Hello, DJ Ollie here, and welcome back to another video on our guide to Chapter 2. Today, we are going to be looking at one of my favourite ever drops and destinations. Oh yeah, it's Sweaty Sands. Now, I don't know for whatever reason why I like Sweaty Sands. I think because in the early days of playing Chapter 2, it was one of the places I actually got most of my Victory Royales from, which is quite ironic considering it is one of the most sweatiest places to land. I know it kind of has it in the name. It is full of sweat, so be careful when going here. I think if you play this game enough, you already know that. Anyway, generally you're going to be coming from this sort of angle, normally from a southeast to northwest angle. It's very rare that you'll be coming from another angle. Like I said, from the same thing in our Misty Meadows video. Again, if you want to watch the Misty Meadows videos, please, the link below, along with all our other wonderful top tips and how-to guides on all of Chapter 2. But generally, if you are coming from the bus route straight away, you don't want to be diving to this if it's the first drop out of the bus. It will be most sweaty and most painful, and you will probably die. Anyway, there's only one spot I ever go for when I come to sweaty, and that is the hotel. That is the hotel. Generally, I'll show you, if everything goes according to plan, you're always going to get other people trying to get to the hotel. Now, perfect example, no gun. What do? Glide straight in here. Straight in there. Okay, the reason for that, if there's a gun up top, of course, go for the gun, provided you're going to get it. If you don't get the gun, remember there's one of two things, okay? First option is jump straight off here. Oh, I've not made it. Yes, I have. Ta-da. And you start from the bottom. Make your way up, okay? Or you jump straight off this way as well, and you land on one of these lovely, bouncy umbrellas. Either way, that is a get-out-of-jail plan to the best to the best possible way. The other one is as well, if you're still gliding and you haven't hit the ground yet, you can literally jump on one of these and you can just fall straight off. Doesn't even matter if you land on one of those. If you've already hit an umbrella and you jump straight off, you'll be safe. So that's 3 ways you can get out of the hotel roof of Sweaty Sands if you don't get the gun first and somebody else does. Now, going back to what I said about gliding. Now, if you are to glide in and there's no weapon there and you both still are committed to landing on this roof, be aware, certain players might tend to glide onto the lower balcony down there. Other players might decide to glide into a window or just generally go somewhere else. But if you've glided straight in here and you are ahead of the person that is, let's say, running after you, and you've got all to play for, first thing to do is go straight in here and get this chest. Get this chest, turn a face, and just go and kill him. Kill him, I tell you. That's all you need to do. However, if you are unopposed landing up here, you can do one of 2 things. You can either break straight through this roof here, if you want to keep the high ground, and get this chest. Straight up and out. Just in case anyone is deciding for whatever reason to come up and near you, you've still got the high ground. Also, someone might land on the side and get the chest where we just were. That's another option. So obviously, that's getting straight in there, getting that chest. The other one, you come straight down here. If you're not sure where they are, you can always just break straight through here. Oh, and just build. Do you know what I mean? Have a quick look. And if the coast is clear, you can then break through and take a gold, no, purple ore. The other way is if you didn't go through that ceiling, literally, it's just straight through this wall, get that chest. And then you have the top floor, the highest tower of the highest room of the highest building, and you can be a princess and just make your way down and kill everyone on the way. So, take it floor by floor. Be careful for campers. Every stair floor you go down, you've always got the right shoulder, which is always the better angle. Every time opening doors, always do that. You can see everything inside. Be careful. I don't know how campy your lobbies are, but some people hide behind these doors because they're cheeky little...
Lama?
And yeah, loot up. Sometimes as well, it's worth going through the floor. Don't be predictable and come down the stairs all the time. It's worth doing this. Do you know what I mean? Straight in like that. Just make sure no one's taking a cheeky fear poo or anything like that. And then obviously there's always this chest here. Now remember, when you're coming down those stairs to the top, you can break through that ceiling right there and take the chest. Again, it's completely up to you. Option 2 for gliding into Sweaty Sands. If you don't get the roof but you still want to maintain the hotel, land on this balcony here, because you can go up, take this chest straight away, and it also means when anyone else lands at the top, they can't come through and get this chest, which means they're limited to the 2 chests we got at the start, which sometimes can't give you that much stuff. If you get that chest there, this chest here, and make your way up to this floor, you're pretty evenly matched considering the amount of loot you both found. Plus, you can take that floor and then you can carry on looting straight below. So he's pretty limited. He's either got to jump off or he's got to come at you half cocked. Again, loot this whole place up. Simple. Effective. Now, when you get a bit lower, just be careful, because people in this building here might be trying to have a quick gander over at you. That's all I'm going to say. Loot up as much as you want. Sometimes I don't even make my way all the way down to the bottom of Sweaty Sands Hotel. Sometimes I'll get to about here, and I will literally jump out, and I'll go straight into here. It's always my second point of call. Take each building as it comes. Again, all these cars, definitely recommend looting up, taking the metal. Okay, you don't get 360 metal for each one in the real game, but you get about 50, which is worthwhile. There's sometimes a hidden ammo box up there. Normally it's a big one. Every time I look, it's normally a big one, so make sure you get that one. Again, check the little fish thingy cooler. Exactly. Happily take a flopper with me. And again, it depends largely on the enemies and stuff, but I generally run up here, a little flat there, and I go through here. I don't really like wanting to go outside because there's so many people from the pier, people here, people there, all can have shots at you. You want to keep the walls around you at all times. Again, it's knowing where all the chests are as well. It's not there, it's here, isn't it? No, it's not. It's here. It's here. Come on, Ollie's guide to no, it's not. It's here. It's definitely here. Ollie's guide to Sweaty Sands knows where everything is. It's alright, it's worth it in the end. Purple pump. Anyway, the point I was making was breakthrough rather than having to go around here, because again, I always find people just waiting on higher ground as well. But anyway, long story short, loot up the hotel, come to this building, and then it literally really just depends on where everybody else is. Generally, rather than pushing my luck going from building to building and getting caught inside when somebody else might be trying to build up to you or take you by surprise, I quite like going to the pier. Good chance of fishing, especially if the circle's far away. Obviously there's no circle because we're on the battle lab. But generally the circle can be a bit of a way away, and it's good to get some fishing spots you can see over there. So yes, that is the Ghost Gamer Broadband guide to Sweaty Sands. Hope it helps in some capacity. We will definitely see you on the next video. Just a quick final word on Sweaty Sands while I'm here. Generally, you've got to go south-southeast afterwards. This little pond here, normally good for fishing, especially if you've done a little bit there. You've got 2 or 3 floppers, maybe 1 slurp fish. Good to go see what you can find in there. You might get some better weapons, you never know. I always avoid the Gypsy Park here. And this bit back here, skate park and stuff. Never really like landing there because you're just too open. Oh, look, another llama. And obviously just be careful. Now you've got the shark in the game at the top of the map here. Just be careful because people tend to come down there, especially if you go to the pier, you're doing a bit of fishing. You might get someone just coming along here trying to sneak up on you and take a bite out of you where you're trying to get a little flopper. So yes, just be careful. Other than that though, we'll see you in the next video.